There we go. Anywho, don't matter now. Such a pretty shade of blue. Oh, hello. Welcome, welcome. Hello. Smushy, smushy, smush. Oh, well, hello. Thank you. I'm hoping so. This is a newer scene for me. Actually, I don't know if I've ever painted something like this before, but it seemed like a good idea. Hopefully it is. So, some waterfalls that will be in this one later. So, ideally, this comes out beautiful. But I'm sure it will be good no matter what. Thank you for the likes. It is very helpful. Fluffy little clouds out in the sky, hanging out, having a good time. There. I don't want to overblend them. Definitely don't want to do that. I am going to inevitably cover some of them up just a wee little bit. Drop in some little mountains way up here. Sky high today. It's okay that one is a little bit lighter. This one's a little bit further away. I lost a bristle. There we go. Well, hello. Good evening. Yeah, thank you guys for popping in. Let's see what we've got going on today. Or this evening. We were already here today. We're just here again. I don't usually do double shows. I get a little confused. Heavens. Light paint gets absorbed into the color so quickly. Just about to lose it. Nothing too crazy going on up there. We're going to drop in some more clouds / mist. Really similar, honestly. Don't want to get too crazy with these little clouds because we're going to drop in another mountain. Kind of right below this one. Just want a little bit of mist kind of hanging out underneath it. Separate them out so they don't get too close together. Soften the edges there. There we go. One little mountain hanging out in the sky. Having a good old time. The next mountain's going to be a little bit closer. Let's see, he's right over here. That's where his towel's peak is. Darken it up a little bit. Scoot, scoot, scoot. Over this way. Looks like oxygen will be low. Yeah, probably. Yeah. You might have a hard time breathing up there if you are way at the top of that mountain with how tall it is. That's alright. Some things you can enjoy from far away. So perhaps wherever we're viewing this scene from, maybe it's like we're viewing it from a cozy little cottage or something. Who knows? We're probably not in a cottage. It looks like we're outside. Darken that up a wee little bit. Just a little bit. There we go. About like that. Just a little different. What's going on the other side? Or behind it. It's fine. Trying to ignore my extra terrain. We'll deal with that towards the end. It's not ready. We're doing simple little mountains at the moment. Or I suppose they could be mighty mountains. Does have a certain ring to it. Well, thank you guys. Thank you for everyone who's liking the live. Very helpful. Delightful to see everyone popping in today. Love to see you here. Trying to keep the detail on these mountains a little more simple. They are still pretty far away, but they're large enough that you are able to see them. So we're just keeping it simple, dropping in some white highlights, nothing terribly crazy. They're not necessarily going to be the focal point. Well, kind of, sort of, kind of not. Third here. Right, always. Up the way that you came from, soften the mountains just a little bit. Mountains tend to be more distinct at the top than they are at the bottom. You can always drop in a few more highlights if you so choose. Couple more little bits and bobs in here. There we go. That's starting to look like a pretty nice mountain there. Beautiful. And we'll just soften that up again. I need some more clouds, or at least one more cloud up in here. Add some more color down there too. Otherwise, where is it going to live? Clouds have to live in the sky. You need / want some other stuff in here. Can't all be clouds and sky. Bring that down. And that okay. Turns off. Fan brush. We are going to grab some bluish greenish color, mostly green, a little bit of blue. Still kind of far away back here. I do just want to start dropping in some little trees way back here. Oh, just some tall, some short. Visual differences are always a good thing. It's a little darker. That's alright. Need to rinse off my other brush too. Little brush. Need to clean my cleaner apparently too. There we go. Looking, we're coming into land. That not working. Wipe that out real quick. Brief interruption. hairbrush. Lost another bristle. It's fine. Everything's fine. We need land down there anyway. So. No mistakes. Just happy accidents. So we're not really all that concerned about that patch of ground down there. Not really. It is fine. Let's see what gift you get tonight. We'll see. We will see. Hanging out with all you guys. Let's see. Let's see. We'll start these over here. Bring these down, 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 down. Fade these out. These can get a little lighter into that misty area. Mix that up. Oops, I stuck that right in that vein. Alrighty, so gonna have some stuff that's gotta start happening here. I know. Gotta have some trees and some land that's gonna come down over here. But I also want my first little bitty baby waterfall. Somewhere. Maybe over here. You're not really gonna be able to see that yet. I just wanna kinda drop in an idea of where I might want it. Just a little idea where it might live. Don't have to make any big decisions just yet. Mixing up a light little brown. Now I am going to have some other stuff over here, so I'm not going to go crazy with this corner. Because I know I'm not really going to be able to see a ton of what's over here once we hit the end and get to this foreground stuff that I've kind of dropped in. I don't want to just leave it kind of blank back there either. So. I want a shadowy bit. We're not going to worry about that bush. We'll help him out. He will exist just fine. We'll fix him right up. Try not to cover up anything I have on the sides. We want that stuff there. Alright. Add in a few little. Or these guys, pull that down. Thinking something like a canyon wall. I don't want to go too crazy. I'll have to put some trees right there. So, we'll throw in just a little. Little guy hanging out right there. We're starting to come down. Down, down, down. Add just a speck of blue into this. Yeah, there we go. There we go. I had a color in that in my watercolor was getting lost. Don't really paint watercolors too much, but boy did it seem like a good idea. A waterfall in there. There we go. Yeah, how about that? And I know he's gonna have a crasher, but we don't want to worry about that just yet. Instead, we're going to put some trees in. Do 2 or 3, we'll see. See what we've got room for. These trees are going to help put in some ground right below them here. I do have an Etsy site, yes. I don't talk about it enough. I'm new at this, but yes, I do have an Etsy store. And most of the time, since I'm not exactly super popular as an artist, very much new to the selling things. They decorate my walls. I have a lot of paintings on my walls. My living room is very colorful, and not gonna lie, I do kind of love it. But I will eventually run out of room. I should take a picture and share it at some point because it's so pretty looking at all of them together. I must have at least 30 paintings in my living room alone. Something like that anyway. My own little museum. Bushy little tree. I will have to share it, yes. Take a picture so you guys can kind of see the decorations that is in my living room. Panoramic or something. I don't think I could get it with just the regular lens. It might have to be like a panoramic view. You do that with the cameras. Pretty sure I have that as an option. Brush that out. the sky up so we can start getting a little bit of land down here. Whoopsie. Yeah, you guys can still see. I just bumped my knees a little bit. It's fine. How else can we have one of these beauties? I really only have my Etsy store with my originals right now. I do at some point, if you're looking for other options, want to do some prints, but I haven't gotten that far yet. But the plan is to have some prints at some point, like posters. So, but all things take time and kind of putting it together. So, kind of just trying to take it one step at a time. How tall do I want this tree? About that tall. About that tall. You know, so far, we're doing well, I think. The bigger game changer, bigger thing to make it or break it will be these giant pillars of things on the side here. I know what I want them to be. You guys do not yet anyway. Dropping in some trees, cutting in front of that waterfall just a little bit. It's gonna live there. And we'll do the same thing here, pull some of that to one side or the other. We'll just leave two of those little trees right there. Over here. Perhaps just one little bush and then start getting that waterfall crashing here. It's going to have to crash at some point. It's running into land. But there's stuff that lives over here. We're getting closer, so things are getting darker. Seeing more of the undercolor. So grab a little bit of white, which I'm gonna have to put more on my palette. Grab some darker color too, because you gotta have some darkness with your light colors. Mix that up a bit. Clean up my brush. I should probably get more than one of it at some point. Keep an eye out. Understandable. Yes. There we go. Mix in some of that undercolor. Beautiful. Love it. Grab a little bit more of that undercolor and just change up and add some shadows into this little crash site here. Mix it up. Boop, 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 boop. Beautiful. And then just add back a little, just a few of the highlights that I lost just there. Tappy, tappy, tappy. There we go. Well, yeah, I think we're doing pretty good. I just want to come up under here. Our way down. Do want little bit more. Let's see. Somewhere over here lives a little bit more water. Because why not? We will get to highlighting things, don't worry. Just dropping in some other stuff. Things that live off in the distance. Well, not so distant anymore, but keep the highlights going. Pull it this way, pull it that way. Run right into that little watery spot. Alright, is the amount of bristles my brush is shedding. I might really have to replace that guy. That's a shame. You're gonna need a different brush for that. Oh, thank you. It's layers. I don't know better response for that, but yeah, the one lighter colors, kind of keep it lighter, somewhat vague in the background. Darken it up with that detail as you come closer. Use the general thought process here. Not intending this to be more bushes, just some kind of grassy bits here. Blue and green makes such a nice little grass color. So vibrant. Break some rules over here and throw in a little bit of grass behind this bush. It's fine. This is what happens when you kind of just say you want to do a thing, have a loose plan, you kind of make it up as you go. Can't be winging it Wednesday. What are we? It's Thursday. I don't know what to do with that for Thursday. We're having a good time though. I should probably throw some highlights on our trees. We're gonna be doing that here in a moment. I just kind of wanna add a little bit of brightness in there for a little water. There we go. Kind of help it look like water. There we go. Here we go. So. Keep it simple. We're going to do our bushes first. It's about the paint. Just right there. There we go. Now it's sticking. Like a dream. Come over the water just a little bit. It's peeking out there. Scoop up my paint pile. It flattens when I load my oval brush. It gets all flat. I gotta re-pile it up so I can load my brush to drop in these highlights. Small little rotations drop the paint down different ways. There we go. My canvas is vibrating from all the tapping into what I'm doing. Oh, thank you for the follow. Thank you. Appreciate you guys. Try to pay attention to the chat as much as possible. And definitely need to get out there and highlight our trees, though. We can't leave them naked. No highlights. I just need a little bit more of my liquid white because I kind of ran out of what I had put on my palette. I'll have to go get some more. There we go. That ought to be enough. And if not, I'll just have to go get some more. Drop in some highlights. Tap just the corner of the brush. I made my trees kind of bushy today. I like to see bushy trees, but sometimes I make trees that don't have much green or leafy bits on them. A bit sparser. If you get too much paint, just tap it in. It'll blend into that darker spot on the bottom. Or the undercolor, I should say. It's just the shadowy bits. Get slightly darker green for the other guy. They don't necessarily have to be exactly the same. Maybe the other guy's getting more sun. I don't know. Sometimes, if you have enough paint on your brush, you can do a whole tree with just one loading of your fan brush. Don't think I've ever been able to quite do that unless it's just a little tree. These big trees need a lot of paint. A lot of work in adding those colors. Okie dokie. See you in a bit. Just yet. Just want maybe over here or somewhere to live. I just want big room for a little tree up there. Tree down, bigger fan brush, highlight with a smaller fan brush. Don't forget where you put your 1-inch brush. It's just going to spill right over. Well, welcome back. We added another tree and a few little highlights over here whilst you were gone. Boppity boo. We need to do a thing with water. Just leave it like that. I was kind of thinking I had some land. Come up over here. Something. Grab some darkness. some more darkness. Thinking just disappears right in front of our eyes. Poor baby brush. Pardon the oddness here. My brush seems to be leaking bristles, which it hasn't done in a very long time, pretty much since it was new. But it's having a hard time today. Or at least this evening. It's fine earlier. Oh, heavens. Come on. Go. Poor brush. It's the only one I've got. I gotta add that to the list of things I need. I'm just gonna get right up close there. Right up close. My stuff falling apart on me and not do anything about it. White. Willie the leopard incoming. Oh, okay. We'll see the little leopard. I will be ready. Cute. These little gifts are very fun. I love how cute they are. Appreciate it though. Thank you, thank you. Just clean off my brush real good here. Otherwise my white's gonna have a little too much darkness in it. Hopefully we can just do. Let's see. That's going to come down there as soon as it has somewhere to cover up. Into the darkness it goes. Darkness. Into the void. We'll put some stuff in front of this. Kind of misty, dark, hopefully sort of cliff-like area. I suppose I can't lighten it if it wasn't back there though. It'll be a job for the palette knife once I come back in. Grab my palette knife now. Just. Didn't want to grab it with the fan brush. It's a will use another tool to get the effect that I want. There we go. And all I have to do is just come back in here, smooth it out a little bit. Wonder why my fan brush couldn't do that as easily as my palette knife did. It's fine though. So. Oh, thank you. This is going to splash up. So, this one is not going to actually meet anything. Hopefully I can show it right, because ideally it's just sort of splashing in here. Mixing and turning up here. Mix that up like you would a cloud. I do want a bit more of a dramatic. Mix it up just a little bit. There we go. And do that again. Right over there. I need more green. Just going to start coming up. Leaving some shadowy bits over there. Start coming up. Just a little bit. Some grassy things over here. And probably gonna be some more. I need some more brown, or red and green to mix up my brown. Start adding in some highlights. I suppose it's not exactly a cove, it's probably more like a cliffside. It's probably what it is technically when you're really up close to something and it's staring you in the face. I have a little bit of some bushes and stuff growing off of it. We'll drop that in. Grabbing some more colors because you always think you have enough paint on your palette when you start, and then I never do. I always need more. I always need a little bit more. Mix in a little bit of white to this brown color so I get some variation in the tones. We are going to start way up here, adding in highlights to this. Look at the cliffside, mountain bit, rocky formation. Call it what you will, it is here. It lives right there. He's got a friend over here. Don't need to highlight every single thing. You want the shadows in there. You do have to have some highlights. Kind of give some sort of something for the eye to follow and look at. When I was placing down these, I didn't even, I kind of left my sort of acrylic black a little spacey too, to hopefully have it grab the paint a little bit different. Grassy areas. I'm going to need to create myself a little ledge here. Somewhere where stuff to live. Probably have something live right about there. I can have something live. Probably. Right there as well. I want something living way up here. I'm gonna grab some of the darker color that got mixed in with my brown. I made brown. It's got a bunch of different shades in there because I did not mix it down to one shade. I wanted the variance. I know not everyone will probably appreciate giant rocky structures in their artwork, but they are kind of fun to paint. So hopefully, oh thank you. Hopefully you guys can have a little bit of appreciation for the whimsy that is big bold bits in your painting. And you can enjoy them as much as I enjoy painting them. And going to have to mix up even more undercolor though. Should be the last batch too. Next time I paint something this large, I'm going to put so much color together. I'll never run out. Never ever. Reminds me of Colorado. Can't say I've ever been over there. I've been to a lot of places, but I don't think I've been there though. I don't think I've been there. I do appreciate the compliments. It's very nice. There hasn't been anyone that happened in these comments that has been rude. Everyone's so nice here. Worry about things when you share your art with a lot of people. I must have been worrying about none. Alrighty. So I was saying it would be kind of cool to have something live right about there. We'll put another one. I don't know how well you guys can actually see the undercolors of bushes and things when I put them down. Well, I guess you can see it a little bit. Like poke into the behind the camera. I can see. Oh, sorry. My bad. Sorry about that. I was trying to turn off a thing that my phone turned on and it paused the live. I apologize. I didn't think it would actually pause it while I did that. One little bushy do is going to be dangling from the rocks up here. That's where he lives. Because I said so. Now I have a couple right there. We can have this one kind of dangling over here. Maybe even one that just kind of falls off right there. Adding in some of the whimsical things. Highlight these with some different colors, maybe some purples or reds. Something to kind of help them stand out. Otherwise, they're going to look the same as everything else, and that won't be any fun. Where should they be? Oh, Jane. Perhaps. Maybe. We'll see. People in the comments, what colors do you think would be fun to highlight our bushes in? We've got a bunch of new little bushes here. And they could be so many colors. They could be red or blue or purple, pink. There's so many colors. So many. Red berries. Oh, yeah, some red berries would be fun. Grab some red and some white. Clean off the spot in my palette. I don't think I need any brown anymore. So many color options. Do you have to make a brighter? Probably can't be a true dark red because I have to mix in some white so it'll actually stick to the thick shadowy color I blended up. They definitely be red. Maybe not all of them, but some of them. Thank you for liking the live. Thank you, thank you. I'm gonna have to make up some more of my liquid white here soon. I'm getting to the bottom of my jar. And it's not even necessarily all white anymore. I accidentally painted my liquid white and left that little speck of green and a little speck of yellow. I gotta be making sure I don't get in there. Clean off this brush. Sometime over the next couple of days, I will clean out my jar. So let's see. Let's throw some color over there. Add some variance in here so I can get a slightly redder color. Let's see. Yeah, there we go. That's a bit different. Tippy tappy. Not killing all my dark shadowy bits. Just adding some different things in here. Least little touch. Paint just falls right off the brush. Run out, I get more. It's a whole process. Scoop it back into a pile. Loading my brush tends to flatten it out. And then I lose all that texture. Let's see. Not gonna make them all pink. I will probably blend up one more color. At least one more. These different bushes. Oh, thank you. I know not everyone can stay for the whole time, but pop it in and out. I do appreciate you coming back to check on us. I say us, it's me. I'm down here with you guys. So hopefully all good things. I'm gonna have to lighten that up a little bit, but that is such a royal blue. I'm worried that when the paint dries, you might not be able to see it very well. Boy, is it pretty. You'll be able to see that a little bit better. Purpley bits. We're just gonna, there we go. There we go. I'm just gonna toss in some little blue bits here and there. So why not? Not everything needs to be the same color. Not everything should be the same color. I like this little guy up here. Falling down the cliffside, like so. Can't be forgetting about the little guy we dropped in over here. Definitely want to show that one some love too. I don't want to over, I just want to add a little bit brightness here or there on this one. I love those reds. I just want to add a little bit of oomph, a little bit of something different here and there. Hint at some stuff back here. Faint. I would like to pitch a tent. That's awesome. Thank you. Wow. I am pretty darn close to 10,000 likes. Holy cow. You guys are doing a really good job over there. Thank you. Turns into blueberries. Yeah, there's some blue, some red, some purple, some pinky colors. Come back in. Just add a little bit. Scraping in teeny little details you might not be able to see on the live. I'm not going to do too many because I don't think you need too many. But just enough to give it a little something to catch your eye if you happen to notice it. Then we're just going to pop in little bits of grass and she's just about done. Yeah, I am really close to 10,000. Guys, you're giving your thumbs a workout. Or your fingers. I would say. remix that up a little bit. Soften that just a smidgen. I don't know. Thinking it's looking pretty good. Camping in the mountains is awesome. Yes, camping in the mountains is really nice. As long as it's not too cold, silly me. Silly me. There's a bush right there. Look at that. I almost forgot that one. I probably wouldn't have actually, but gosh, if it was a snake, it would have bit me. Yes, sir, it would have. You know, and I think this turned out really well. Wasn't really sure what to expect, even though I kind of planned this. You just never really know how something's gonna go when you try it for the first time. But I think I really like how this turned out. I'm just gonna pop in a signature, painting 7090. I just did this. Oh. I feel like I need to cheat again. But I gotta sign the front here before I can get too crazy worrying about stuff that I'm not ready for yet. Do. 80. You know better than I do. I always have to. I should leave myself like a little notepad or something in here. It is nice to know. Did you pay such close attention? Power spots for days. Here is my current signing Sharpie. I lost my other one. I don't know where it went. It's covered in paint. Somewhere. Oh, 9.9. You guys are working hard. I am going to hit 10,000 today. Holy cow. Put that in my pocket. Today is still the 20th, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, it is. Date hasn't rolled over just because I had some lunch, dinner. Look at that, painting number 80. Yes, still 220. Hey, you never know. Maybe I'm secretly a time traveler and I'm bebopping all over the different days of the week. I'm not, but like, I could be in another lifetime, in another world. I could live a fantastical existence. Isn't that just a delightful little painting? But with that, it is all done. Thank you. I am taking Friday and Saturday off, so I will see everyone who wants to hang out with me again on Sunday. Ooh, shooting stars and a moon. That was pretty. I like that one. But yeah, Sunday. Well, thank you. Yeah, this was kind of a newer scene for me. But I had a lot of, I had fun with it. I think it turned out well. It's colorful. It's got some good depth. It was fun. But I will be back Sunday. 11,000. Oh my goodness, you guys jumped it up a whole 1,000 little hearts. Oh my goodness. Thank you. You guys are so nice. Fun little gifts and stuff. Still learning what all that does for me, but the support is awesome. I will be back Sunday. Sunday, yeah, because today's Thursday. So, thank you for everyone who stopped in and hung out while I painted a fun little mountainy, foresty scene. Yeah. I'll see you guys in a couple of days. Goodbye. Aw, thank you. I'm glad you like watching the process. It's fun to do the process. Oh, button.